finds me on the road again. I'm headed to the town of Wetaskiwin, which is about 45-minute drive south of my home in Edmonton, Alberta. I'm headed there to see the Central Alberta Railway Museum. Now, I've never been to it before. I've driven past it, but every time I've driven past it before, it has either been closed or I was on my way to somewhere else and couldn't take the time to stop. So I'm going to change that today. The Alberta Central Railway Museum is open in the summer from the May long weekend till Labor Day, on Saturday and Sunday from noon till 4 in the afternoon. On those days, a train ride is offered at 1:30 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. For more information, you can go to their website at www.abcentralrailway.com. Well, here we are, so let's go in and have a visit. During my visit to the Alberta Central Railway Museum, a professional YouTuber named Tony V was filming for his YouTube channel. He had quite the setup, including a very fancy video camera, GoPro cameras mounted on the front of the locomotive and caboose of the train, and a drone to capture aerial images of the train in motion. His video of the museum will come out in the near future, and I am sure it will be quite the show. Tony's YouTube channel is Rail Fanning with Tony V, and I look forward to seeing his video. We'll leave Tony alone with his work, and in the meantime, let's have a look at the museum ourselves, starting with the old Wetaskiwin Railway Station, which is where we will pay the fee to enter the museum and ride the train. The station was built by the museum and is a scaled-down version of the original CPR Wetaskiwin station built in 1907. They did a good job, as I could have sworn this was an original CPR station that was moved to the site and not a building they built themselves. Let's explore the museum grounds by heading out on our train ride. The train is being hauled about by Canadian Pacific Locomotive 8015, which is an RS-23 diesel locomotive built in 1959 by the Montreal Locomotive Works under license by Alco. The locomotive was retired from the CPR in 1996 and acquired by the museum. Here is the car we will be riding in, Canadian Pacific Rail Diesel Car 9108, which is a self-propelled passenger rail car built in 1956, commonly called a dayliner. Today it's being used as a regular passenger car. Well, let's get on board.
Punch your tickets.
As our train leaves the station, the first point of interest comes up, which is a railway switch tower by the museum's entrance. These towers are used to control movement through rail yards and important rail junctions. I climbed to the top and found they had set up an office on the second floor. Back in the day, railway towers such as this one would have had a series of levers so the tower operator could control the various rail switches in the yard, and the elevated position gave him a good view of the trains he was controlling. Later on, these switch control levers were replaced by electronic control panels, and today They are completely computerized. As the train heads around the first bend, we come to our second point of interest. Hobbema Grain Elevator Number 2, believed to be the oldest surviving elevator in Alberta, built in 1906 and moved to the museum grounds in 2002. The museum plans to fully renovate the elevator to an operating condition as funds become available to do so. As we continue around the bend, we pass by the various rail cars owned by the museum, including a snowplow and some cabooses. We are coming up on our next item of interest, the Hobbema Portable Rail Station, designed to load up on a flat car and be moved where needed, and then moved again after it was no longer required. Today, such portable structures have been replaced by office trailers. Well, folks, that's it for this adventure. If you're ever in the Wetaskiwin area, I'd highly recommend a visit to the Alberta Central Railway Museum. Till next time, everyone keep safe and well.